Hello, welcome to Worcester Guitar Centre. My name is Ben Vickers and I'm sat here with Steve from Marshall.
That's correct.
That is correct. And today we're reviewing and looking at and discussing the Marshall Code, which is this wonderful technological unicorn being. So, first of all, I'll tell you what, let's hear it.
Yeah, okay.
Let's just hear it straight up. Nice. So what we've got there is just a standard just plexi, isn't
Old
it?
school classic Marshall tone, yeah.
The tone that you need in your life, basically. We've got the 25 watt here, 1x10.
1x10.
1x10. They also do.
We've got the 50.
50 watt.
Yeah, which is a 1x12, and we do the 100s as well, which come either as a 2x12 or as a head.
Yeah. And then obviously we can get. Have they got a code cab, or is it just a standard Marshall cab?
You could use a Marshall standard cab, but yeah, you can get a code 2x12 as well.
Nice. So, huge range. These aren't actually out there, they're still on pre-order. So we're very, very, very lucky to have one of these sort of vintage looking, it's a very vintage looking Marshall. And on the top here, all the knobs are on the top, which again is very vintage and not the standard sort of gold sort of Marshall thing. As you can see, you probably can't see that one actually, that's probably completely out of the shot. Right, a little bit about what's going on with this, what have we got?
Okay, so you basically got two ways to operate the amplifier. You can do everything on the unit itself. So if you're a little bit scared of technology and you don't want to start using
Bluetooth
or Bluetooth
Redtooth
or tablets or anything like that, you don't have to. You can do everything on the amplifier.
Cool.
Itself. But yeah, you can also do everything. As you can see, we've got it on our phone today, and you can edit basically the same as you can on the amplifier, but it's a lot quicker basically and more visual and a little bit more fun.
Yeah, I've just been having a look play with it. We've got these kind of like little sliders here which are working. Oh, and even a little calculator. Look,
what that does, if you can slide up and down to change your adjust your parameter, but if you know you want a specific parameter, let's say you're editing something like a delay time, and you want 450 milliseconds, you can actually just key it in.
That's very anal. I like it. Very. Right, let's hear it then. So listen to it.
Okay, so this is just a straightforward plexi sound. I think amp-wise, if you just pull out on the amp section, we can actually see.
Put amp
there we go. Yeah, the preamp type is a plexi. The power amp type is a classic Marshall 100, which means we're listening to EL34s. And a 4x12 cabinet, which is the 1960X, which is basically a 4x12 with greenbacks.
Classic.
So a classic tone.
Yes. Wonderful. I'll tell you what, let's have a little play with some effects on that. Very nice. Everything out of a 25 watt amp. That sound completely out of a 25 watt amp. Which obviously we've got the different models. What else can you tell us about the Marshall Code?
Okay, so basically you've just referred to this as being a 25. Whether you get the 25, the 50 or the 100, the software's the same on all three. So, if you've got the 25, you're not getting any less effects or preamps or power amps.
So still full burn 100 watt, 100 presets.
Yeah. 100 presets. You can edit any of those. So you can come up with 100 of your own. If you ever need to, that is. Yeah.
Opportunities are endless. Whoever does a gig with 100 tracks.
Yeah,
100
exactly.
different songs.
But what's really nice, if you just go back to the home screen on the app, In the corner here, it allows us to either read the amplifier, which is what we're doing now because it's gold, but if we tap that there and it turns blue, we're reading the device then. So essentially you can have all your sounds stored in your device, and you can turn up at a venue or somebody else's house and use all your sounds without actually messing around with anybody else's settings.
So convenient for all you guitar players that basically gig around the world, or you sort of famous people that gig around the world, like Steve does. You gig all around the world.
Well, sort of.
You're Vietnam.
Yeah.
That's around the world. That's over the pond with those yeehaw.
Yeah.
Yes, yeehaw. So yeah, literally you could turn up to any gig, any venue at all, and just press a button on your phone.
Yeah.
And everybody's got their phone. You can't live without your phone these days, you know. Turn up, tap the button, and you've got your bedroom sounds, if you like, straight in to your Marshall code.
Yeah, it's all foot switchable as well.
Oh, okay.
So you know, if you want to sort of play live, and you can scroll through presets using the foot switch, or even program it to turn certain effects on and off and stuff like that. So it's really flexible.
My, and it doesn't. It's an optional foot switch.
It's an optional foot switch.
It doesn't come with the amp.
That's right.
Which is fair enough. It's in the box. Going back to these effects then, because everybody likes their effects.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm a meat and potatoes guy. I love just putting a load of effects in front of me.
Yeah.
But playing with this today, it's kind of turned me a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So we've got 4 banks, 4 different banks here. The first one's kind of what you'd put in front of the amp.
Yeah.
So like your distortions, sort of your wahs, tuner. A tuner in front of your amp?
The tuner is actually not part of the effects on the app. It's a separate thing within the menu.
And that's on the top as well?
You can also use it
tuner
on the
top.
unit itself. Yeah.
You've got your next one, which is obviously your modulation. So your phasers, your choruses.
Yeah.
Tremolos in there as well.
All that kind of stuff.
Your third one is all your delays. So different kind of slapbacks and all.
Yeah, there's like vintage delays, sort of more modern studio delays, reverse delays, all those kind of things.
A bit of analog in there as well.
Yeah.
And then the last one is, of course, the essential reverb. Because without reverb, life would be...
It'd be miserable, to be honest.
Would be miserable. I'd despise it. I would despise it. Reverb's always good. So 4 different sort of effect banks going on there as well.
Yeah.
What about the amps? How many amps and stuff have we got in there?
Amp wise, there's actually 15 listed, but there's 14 models.
Right.
So basically, the 15 mysterious sort of mystery amp is just a flat response.
Completely no EQ.
Yeah, as if you plug in straight into like a mixing desk or something like that. It's not actually emulating anything.
Oh.
But yeah, you've got sort of
14. Like a blank canvas sort of thing.
Yeah. The other ones, you basically got 14 sort of different types of preamps. You got sort of lots of Marshall in there.
Of course.
But you've also got some other classic British sort of amps in there, and also more American ones as well. So it's not just Marshall.
So really, sort of sum up this amp in one word.
One word.
One word.
Oh, just smooth.
Smooth. Like it. Until next time, my name's Ben from Worcester Guitar Centre, in the heart of Worcestershire, right here. And this is Steve from Marshall.
Thank you.
See you again soon.